All right, guys, well, I'm back today to take a look at the PHOIBOS Proteus on camera and kind of show you guys what it looks like. This is not necessarily going to be a full review, more of an overview and my thoughts and opinions after wearing this watch for about 6 months. I feel like there are a ton of watch reviewers out there, and I just kind of want to show off some pieces in my collection. So if you like looking at watches, knives, EDC gear, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now, this particular one is really slick, not only because of the build quality and overall just feel and function at the price, but because this one has a Meteorite dial. If you're not familiar with PHOIBOS as a company, they're an impressive micro brand that keeps pushing the limits and, in my opinion, keeps getting better and better with every watch they release. I own a few PHOIBOSes, and this one is by far my favorite. In fact, one of my favorite watches right now, at least these dive style watches. This particular one, again, is the PHOIBOS Proteus 300-meter water resistant automatic diver watch, the PY024F. And this one, again, is the gray Meteorite. They also have the black dyed Meteorite and a few other color variants. This one is the NH35 movement, and it also has that date right there. And we'll talk a little bit about the overall design, especially that window. It's kind of an interesting concept. The case is made out of 316L stainless steel, and it's got a screw-down crown. The band itself is going to be a 22-millimeter band, and I removed the supply bracelet because I'm just not a big fan of those. And then I put on this leather strap that I picked up from Amazon, and overall, I really like it. The back is nice with that octopus. I love the styling of this watch, but there are a couple of things that I want to note that some other reviewers have mentioned, and I'm going to reiterate. About the only thing I would personally change with this watch is the date window is sort of a porthole or a lined porthole effect around that date. I would like to see something just a little bit different. Although it does match some other styling cues, like the pip on the bezel and the screw-down crown. And that's the other thing a lot of people mentioned, the kind of swirled effect on the screw-down crown and then the octopus on the side. I kind of like that. In fact, I really like that. I feel like it's interesting, it works well, it's easy to get to, but it's beefy enough to where you don't have to worry about bumping it or dinging it because it's an unprotected crown. I feel like that's not a big deal at all. I also like some of the angular cuts that they've done to this, as well as the finish. That brush finish is very nice. And then it also has some polished tones around that bezel right there. The bezel isn't a coin edge bezel. It's got those cuts. Again, I really like it. And the bezel action is awesome. It sounds good. It's got very good detents. It's 120 unidirectional bezel. There is no backplay. There is no bounce. There is no wobble or shake. This is a solid built watch. And again, if you've experienced some of the other PHOIBOSes, you know they make good quality stuff, but this is a step above even that. The other cool thing about this is the lume is insane. I'm going to show you guys. I'm not even going to turn off the lights. I'm just going to hit it with this O-light right here just for a second. And guys, you can see the lume in that thing is wild. It's got that two-tone blue-green effect. Again, just so different than what I normally find in watches. The intense two-tone lume, the Meteorite dial, the handset, the build quality, the overall styling makes this one of my absolute favorite watches for the money. I'm going to try to get rid of the glare for you guys right there. I feel like for me, it best fits me personally with a leather watch band, either a brown leather or a gray leather. I think it just flows really nicely. And then the MSRP on this guy is $419, but you can use the coupon code 704TACTICAL and actually save yourself, I believe it's 10% off. Not quite sure. I'll leave that in the description below. But guys, I bought from PHOIBOS. They're really good company. They ship reasonably quickly. And then there are a few different shipping location options, but they are making, in my opinion anyways, some of the best watches for the money if you decide you like their styling. So I hope you guys liked the video. All of the information and links and stuff like that and codes will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.